Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington and the Dallas Cowboys. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Flushed out right. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Rolling to his, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 21 yards away. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point attempt to come here.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
7. Cowboys, nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
2nd and 4. Now a short one to Gesicki. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it here. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
To number 3.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And Washington going to add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 1. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They're going to look to throw.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up.
He'll look to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
28, Josh Jacobs.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 3rd down.
Jacobs. That's a gain of 3.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31, 30, 10.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And the route is on here in this 1st half.
Makes this Washington 36. Cowboys nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the half. Under pressure, and down he goes.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now it's Crowder. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pass, and now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 83.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the foot. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. An update now from Philadelphia. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
But you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success.